Hello, I'm a Spanish native who has been learning English for 3 years now, Japanese for 11 months, and I am an athlete, and that's why I want to introduce discipline to language learning. So in this video, I'm gonna go deeper into what you probably already know is the worst thing that you can do learning Japanese, and if you don't know what that is probably why you are not noticing progress. If you're thinking that you're gonna learn a language listening to Japanese but with English subtitles, you're like totally wrong. Yeah, maybe you can learn some vocabulary, but that's kind of it. The thing with this is that your brain will not stop thinking in English, and that's the primary thing that you want to avoid. So stop trying to feel good whenever you immerse. That's being your enemy right now. So I want you to keep in mind that you don't want to understand everything, you just want to understand the context of the thing that you're watching. So when you should translate, that's actually very easy. So when you miss a piece of the content's history. So the first and most easy is to literally watch everything that you have already watched in your native language. This is literally the most efficient way of doing immersion, especially at the start, because you already know the context and it's easy for you to relate words to a specific meaning if you already know the content. So if you don't have anything to rewatch and you're planning to do immersion with series or anime, watch a summary in your native language in YouTube or read a synthesis. So this will get you some comprehension of the history in your native language, and this will boost your overall comprehension in the language that you're learning. So it could be as well a video on YouTube. So in this case, translating the title is the option if the thumbnail doesn't give you that much context. So what we need to keep in mind here is that if I can understand the context of the series, there's no way I will not learn the language. You can expect your stupid brain to say, why should I do this when I don't understand even a 30%? That's the fucking point. So you're literally being this girl in this picture and you're giving the bad part of your brain all the power, and like he's literally playing with you. So if you can just do what I just told you 1 minute ago and like don't translate when you're doing immersion, don't listen to your brain because he's the one who got you into the situation in the first place. So why would you disagree with this piece of advice if what you have been doing didn't get you the results that you wanted? So to make it very realistic for you that you're actually going to learn Japanese with this advice, I'm going to give you my example with my first Japanese immersion. So the first anime that I watched on my Japanese immersion was this anime called Horimiya, and honestly I couldn't even understand a 20 to 30%, like literally. But now after learning vocabulary and Anki, seeing how it's used in real Japanese, inserting the vocabulary to my brain just through pure immersion and just repeat the process every day for 3 to 5 to 6 hours, I'm capable of understanding an 85% or even a 90% of Shingeki no Kyojin, which is the anime I'm watching right now, and it's just like 5 times more difficult than Horimiya. I'm even going to say that if I watch Horimiya right now, I will understand probably 97% or even more. So like, yeah, that's what you can expect. It doesn't take that much to actually notice progress, so with just 2 to 3 hours a day for a month of watching anime, you will understand a lot more. And I say anime, but like it can be honestly anything else. It's just that I watch anime primarily for my immersion. So the thing that I always recommend is just going to this grammar guide, which is the Tae Kim's guide to learning Japanese. But not only learning grammar, you also want to learn vocabulary, because the best way of learning vocabulary is seeing how that vocabulary is used. So for this, you are going to use Anki, and on Anki you are going to use the Core 2K Japanese text, which honestly you probably are already using. So if you can just learn vocabulary on Anki for like 30 minutes a day and like do grammar for like 40 to 50 minutes a day, you will understand a lot more than you're understanding right now if you can maintain it for like 1 month. And after 1 month of doing this, you can actually start doing immersion for 2 to 3 hours a day, and it will be just much more fun than learning vocabulary and learning grammar. Thank you for paying me your attention, and if this was helpful to you, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.